In this episode of Calibre Class, we're going to talk about 6.5 Creedmoor, the most divisive cartridge currently available on the market. So make sure to take that like button, shove it down into a cannon, and send it flying downrange. Hello there, my name is Xander and welcome to Firearm Culture Canada. We're going to cover its overall history, usage, ballistic information, sport and applications, hunting opportunities, and help you make a more informed decision of whether or not this is a caliber that you need in your collection. And if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you, and for everyone returning, it's really good to see you again. The 6.5 Creedmoor is a short centerfire rifle cartridge that was developed by Hornady in 2007. It was initially developed as a long-range target shooter, although it hadn't really caught on in the North American market until a few years back. Since then, it's become quite the talking point for sports shooters and hunters alike, with some claiming it's the king of cartridges and sleep with boxes of 6.5 in their beds, and others completely disregarding its existence. Why? What does the 6.5 Creedmoor do better than any other cartridge? How is it connected to the JFK assassination? And why am I asking so many questions? We'll answer all that right now. The earliest iteration of the 6.5 Creedmoor goes all the way back to ye olden times of 1891, when the 6.5 x 52 Carcano was developed. It was fired from the 1891 Carcano rifle. They were mostly used by Italy and Finland, but have since been available in surplus on the Canadian market for many years. Hornady, in the late 2000s, was looking to create a new cartridge to merge the performance of the 30-06 and the 308 Winchester. This was called the 30TC. Hornady performed some cartridge magic, and the 6.5 Creedmoor is the successor of the 6.5 Carcano and the 30TC. As of early 2021, the 6.5 Creedmoor is chambered in almost every factory-built bolt rifle you can buy. With its growing popularity, the ammo selection is also growing and prices are lowering. With it becoming so popular, it's seen a massive amount of resistance and outright hate from those that prefer another cartridge. To me, the caliber argument is pointless, and if you want to test a cartridge on its strengths and weaknesses, you have to test it under very specific circumstances, but let's have a caliber argument video another day. The 6.5 Creedmoor was initially built for long-range target shooting up to 1,000 yards. It can be fired well over 1,000 yards by an experienced shooter, and recently it has seen a shift into game hunting as well, with bullet weights ranging from 95 to 160 grains that I've seen. It's a fairly versatile cartridge that can be used for hunting small to medium game, sports shooting, long range and marksman type competitions, and military use. With recent upgrades to the 6.5 Creedmoor by the US Navy and the Department of Defense, and a heavy interest from SOCOM, I think we will see the 6.5 Creedmoor being shifted into military and police a lot more in the future. It may start to take the place of rifles that would have previously shot a 7.62, with many opting for speed over energy in terms of performance. Wilson Combat have a fine selection of 6.5 Creedmoor ARs that I would love to give a try, given the opportunity. Having it available on a semi-automatic platform makes it so much more attractive to military and civilians. The 6.5 Creedmoor holds a .264 caliber bullet that can reach a velocity of 3,000 feet per second and an average energy of around 2,400 foot-pounds from a 24-inch barrel. This makes the bullet fired extremely fast while maintaining a respectable amount of energy or stopping power. It is comparable to a 303 British in terms of the energy, but with faster velocity going to the 6.5 Creedmoor. Is it better than a 303 British? For long range shooting, yeah, but for defending your life from a grizzly bear, no. Are you thinking of using a 6.5 Creedmoor for hunting? Not a bad choice, depending on what you plan on hunting. With bullets weighing from 95 to 160 grains and maybe even more, you could use your choice of 6.5 Creedmoor for coyotes, hogs, deer, antelope, elk, black bear, and moose. I personally don't feel as comfortable hunting the last two with a 6.5 Creedmoor, and that would include grizzly bear as well. Obviously it can and it has been done, but I think most would agree that you want a 30 caliber rifle for the bigger, more dangerous animals. But if you're like me and what you have is a 6.5 Creedmoor, and that's what you've got, use it. It should be no surprise that the 6.5 Creedmoor could make an ideal sport and shooting cartridge, although it is a bit limited in what type of sports it excels in. Excellent effective range, low drop and sway makes it a very appealing choice for longer range type rifle competitions like silhouette shooting, but not ideal for IPSC or ski, although feel free to try. So why all the hate towards the cartridge? Why all the memes and the stereotypes associated with it? Well, I think it all comes down to folks have their choice of cartridge for a long time, and when a strong competitor arises, like in this case, they like to put it down as much as possible. So the next time you're at the range and a FUD tells you that his Firearms 6 or whatever is better than your 6.5 Creedmoor, offer a shooting competition. After all, the best shot wins. So you stuck around. I promise I'll tell you what the 6.5 Creedmoor has to do with the JFK assassination. Although, don't be too surprised. It's not totally there with it. But let me tell you that anyway. The person, I'm not going to say their name because there's too many conspiracy theories about it. The person that shot JFK used a 6.5mm bullet from a Carcano. Very, very interesting. Let's let the conspiracy theories rise against that one. But thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, maybe you'll like this one over here. We did choose it especially for you, so give it a wee consideration. Thank you again. Much appreciated. Take care.